Welcome to Knife Nerds. Hey guys, we're coming to you tonight from Raising Cane's right here in Port St. Lucie. We drove about 30 minutes to get here tonight. We're so excited to have a Raising Cane's near us, and so we brought the whole family to have dinner tonight. We also wanted to do a knife review for you from the knives that we opened up last week during our live for National Knife Day. If you haven't seen that unboxing, you can go back to our live tab and you can see right towards the end of our live, we did an unboxing. Guys, show them the knives that we got last week. All right, so right here, Clay has the Mini Trapper. This is a case knife from the American Workman series. Clark is holding the Medium Stockman, from, again, a case from the American Workman series. And so we're really excited to have these knives. We're starting a collection with these, and we're going to try to collect all the American Workman series. So we wanted to do a review tonight for you here at Raising Cane's. We thought that would be a lot of fun to do, but this is just so busy here tonight. There's so many people. It's just wild how many people are in the drive-through line, in the dining room. There's way too much background noise, but we wanted to at least film our intro for you tonight right here at Raising Cane's. So we're going to do the review at home, but we appreciate you watching, and check out the review.
Okay, let's go.
All right, nerds, so we are back at the house, and it's actually the next day. So we got home from Cane's super late last night, and everybody just had to go to bed. So we wanted to do the review today, so we're going to get started with that.
Okay, nerds, so today we have the Medium Stockman and the Trapper. They both have red synthetic handles and a Stars and Stripes shield right there.
Okay, let me see the Stars and Stripes shield so we can get a good picture of that. There we go. That's pretty awesome. All right.
Then they both have penny bolsters.
All right, let's see those. You can see those penny bolsters. All right. And how many blades does the Stockman have, Clay?
3.
3 blades. Got 3 blades there. Okay, you don't have to get them out right now. And how many blades does the Mini Trapper have?
2.
That's 2 blades. All right. So let's do that again. Let's go over. So we have what kind of handles?
Red synthetic handles.
Okay.
With a Stars and Stripes shield.
Stars and Stripes.
And penny bolsters.
All right. I'm gonna get a nice picture of that one. All right. Let me get a good picture of the Mini Trapper right there. All right. Thanks, Clay. All right, Clark, let's look at the Medium Stockman first. Tell us about the blades on the Stockman.
Well, first we have a clip blade. It's used for everyday use, and it's also just used for anything you need to use it for. And then we have the sheep's hoof blade.
Okay. Why is it called a sheep's hoof?
Because it gives you better tip strength and tip control, and back then they would use it to cut sheep's hooves off.
You mean trim their hoofs?
Yeah, trim their hooves.
Okay. You don't want to cut their hoofs all the way off, right?
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about the third blade. What kind of blade is that?
The spay blade was used for castrating livestock, and was used for small game skinning.
Okay, so it was used to skin small game, and was used for castrating livestock. So that's what traditionally what the spay blade was used for. All right, show us the Mini Trapper. What blades do we have on that one?
This is one of my favorites. I have 2 trappers.
Yeah.
We have the clip blade, and this clip blade is a little bit thicker than the than the Stockman clip blade. It's a little bit bigger and thicker, but and the clip blade again is used for everyday use or everyday carry or whatever you want to use it for. Then we have a different kind of sheep's hoof blade.
Okay. Do you remember what the other name for that blade is?
No.
It's the Wharncliffe.
The Wharncliffe blade is similar to a sheep's hoof blade because they both are designed to give you better tip strength.
Better tip
But
control.
the sheep's foot is a little more blunt tip than the Wharncliffe.
Wharncliffe has a sharper point to it.
Yeah, this is a little blunt.
All right. Well, those are the blades that we have and what they're used for. On these particular case knives, what is the material on the blades?
Carbon steel.
So these are carbon steel blades, which typically are good because they hold a very good edge and they're very durable and they're easy to resharpen. Okay, we wanted to do one more thing for you, and that is a sharpness test on these case knives because they always come extremely sharp right out of the box. And we don't have an actual sharpness tester, but I did have an idea that I wanted to use. I have some of these flossers that we got at Walmart. They have 2 pieces of dental floss strung across there, and we're going to take some of the blades here on the Mini Trapper and the Stockman, and we're going to test out how sharp these blades are. All right, nerds, let's start out with the sharpness test by doing a strike on these flossers with the blades. So go ahead and give Clay, you go first. Go, boom. So these actually are double flossers. Show that there, Clay. You have two pieces of floss in there, and that just went straight through. All right, Clark, go ahead and do a strike on those on that flosser. Wham! Just effortlessly goes through. Okay, so now we're actually going to do a pressure test on the flossers. Clay, go ahead. Just let's move this out of the way here. Okay, just lay your blade on there and then press until boom. Wow. Did you have to press very hard? Not very hard at all. All right, Clark, go ahead and do a pressure test on your trapper, the Mini Trapper. This is the Wharncliffe blade. Pressure test. All right, Clark, how much pressure did you have to put on that?
Not too much pressure.
Not too much pressure at all. Those things are pretty sharp, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, nerds, so I want to give my review on these knives as well. One of the reasons why we decided to start a collection with these knives is, first of all, because they're a Case knife. Case is a historic brand in the knife world. They're made in Pennsylvania, and so we wanted to do a knife collection that has some historic value. We also really liked the American flag shield that's on here, and that's another thing that really stood out to us when we were deciding on which collection we were going to do. The other things I like about these knives is just some of the details that are here. One is the mirror polished blades. If you get a Case knife, it has the mirror polished blades, so they're very nice, shiny. They just look really beautiful. Also, some other detail is if you look in the back, along the back here, you can see the liners, the brass liners in the knife. That just gives an extra little detail that sticks out and makes the knife look really nice. So those are some of the details I like about these knives. Of course, they are sharp, they are functional, which we're not going to be using these in any way. They're going into our collection box and we're not using them. But I have carried a Case knife before in my pocket, and they're always super functional. It's just a great place to start a collection at. So that's some of the things that I like about this series of knives. Hey nerds, thanks again for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed this review. I wanted to let you know we have some really exciting news coming up over the next couple of weeks, some knives that we are going to be reviewing, and so keep an eye out for those announcements and those videos coming, because it's going to be some really neat stuff that we're looking forward to. Thanks again for watching.